Chase Lehocky here with the Blue Futon. Movie 2 of 2 for this Sunday, and this was called Bao, Artist at War, Artist of War. I cannot remember. I'll put in the title. Anyway, what's about? Pretty simple premise. This talks about one of the Jewish people that were in Poland that got, sent to a camp, but not Auschwitz, another camp where he was a map maker. But while he was there, he was an artist and trying to lift people's spirits, because it's hard to keep people's spirits when you're in that type of environment. And it's kind of a two-part story of him telling his past and what occurred with his mom, his dad, his wife, as well as a court case that's happened in 1971, if I'm not mistaken, of trying to get this German soldier on the stand on trial for murders that he committed. Now, I think it's a very interesting film of how it was shot, how it looks, because it's about 75% black and white when we're talking about the past, and then 25% in the future where we're in color. And like I said, it is a kind of a longish movie. You do feel some of the length, and the pacing does drag a little bit. But I think the acting and the overall look of this one is pretty good and different, because other than, Nazi war camp movies like Schindler's List and all the other ones is really all doom and gloom, and it's not a lot of hope. This one, you kind of feel like they were trying, I want to say playful is the complete wrong word, but try to have the lightheartedness of this character, Joseph Bao, really trying to make the prisoners feel at home, or home's not the right word, but just make them feel as comfortable as possible in this abysmal environment. And I do think this is also a good, job looking at, the Germans were using the Jews not just as like slave labor, but as like map makers and secretaries and things like that. So I really enjoy looking at that side of it as well. But overall, I think it's a good film. Nothing great. I mean, you've seen this kind of before in other, courtroom dramas, looking at the past and present. But I do think the message does get across, and it's not a bad film. Chase Lehocky here with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. I know it's Bluetontopia. You Blue Futonians. Thank you for watching. A great day. I can watch this today, tomorrow, a week from a month, and a year from now. I'm going to freak one of you. Peace and love. Peace and love. And like I say with a bunch of movies like this, you know what crowd is not going to watch this.